Finally, El Invisible welcomes you into his inner circle. Meet him at the rendezvous point and follow the procedure.
Never trust.
Headache? Or have you been taught to ignore such trivial pain? Where were you schooled? Langley? Camp Peary? The Point? It seems to me that you ghosts could use a little less training from the CIA and a little more from the actor's studio. Is it me you were after? Or my PDA? It doesn't matter now. We will both soon be out of your reach. I've enjoyed watching your progress, Spy. Very entertaining. As thanks, I will open the cell for you to give you one last try at catching El Invisible. Adios, colega.
Zamuro's played you like a damn fiddle. Don't let that son of a bitch escape.
I found him once, I will find him again.
Gone, along with his PDA. With no cover, you better find him fast, or every snake you've crossed since arriving in Bolivia will come back and bite you. El Invisible Invisible thinks he has the upper hand. He doesn't. We have one last card to play. Senor Sonrisa activated some of his contacts, who activated some of theirs. Long story short, he can lead us to El Invisible and wants to make a deal. Meet him and see what he has to offer.
I am very excited about becoming an American. It is true, I think that there you can change yourself. One day you are very poor, the next day very rich, if you work hard, if you are an honest man. I also hear that there are many parties and fun to be had, but I also hear the opposite, that everyone carries guns because the cities are very mean and dangerous. That is why I am planning to live in the countryside. I will live in a big house with a white fence, and I'm planning to marry and divorce several times. I believe that is the American way. Also, I will eat fast food for dinner every night. Burgers and fries and Coke. Of course, then my teeth will become fat, which is not good. But luckily for me in America, I can get the beautiful teeth, yes? There, everyone has beautiful teeth. Senor Sonrisa will have a...
Fuck.
Sabes cómo es.
I am very excited about becoming an American. It is true, I think that there you can change yourself. One day you are very poor, the next day very rich, if you work hard, if you are an honest man. I also hear that there are many parties and fun to be had, but I also hear the opposite, that everyone carries guns because the cities are very mean and dangerous. That is why I'm planning to live in the countryside. I will live in a big house with a white fence, and I'm planning to marry and divorce several times. I believe that is the American way. Also, I will eat fast food for dinner every night. Burgers and fries and Coke. Of course, then my teeth will become bad, which is not good. But luckily for me in America, I can get the beautiful teeth, yes? There, everyone has beautiful teeth. Senior Sonrisa will have a big white smile at long last.
It's a one-way ticket, just in case you were thinking of coming back.
Thank you, my friend. I will be very happy, and so will you be when you fight.
Drag out.
Ha habido una explosión. No sabemos de dónde vino. Repórtense de inmediato todos los vehículos.
Acabamos de ser tropas.
There, Ghost. Thermal imaging is showing that El Zamuro is not in the bunker. But this is his safe house, so the PDA may well be stashed here. Search the place, and be careful. Mr. Invisible has many dead soldiers on his payroll.
contacto con las tropas enemigas. Todas las unidades manténganse en formación de búsqueda. Las tropas hostiles abandonaron esta zona. Todas las unidades salgan del servicio.
Aladdin has the lamp. Let's see what's hidden inside.
Una explosión en el sector. Todas las unidades deben estar listas para atacar.
That chopper. Zamuro's inside. Bring it down and stop him. Get her alive. He must not get away.
Hemos localizado la última posición conocida de destino. Comenzando una nueva búsqueda ahora mismo.
Job well done, soldier. We've got a room full of suits standing and applauding here. So get that damn thing back to us. If we're right, if that's Zamuro's logistics database, then Santa Blanca will be out of business by the end of the month.
¡Están en el perímetro, caray!
Hemos enviado refuerzos a su posición. Acaben con el enemigo.
Vaya actividad que reportar por el momento enemiga conocida, comenzando la búsqueda. Los soldados enemigos rompieron contacto y se retiraron. Es hora de terminar la búsqueda.
Out of the car, now. Don't make this harder than it has to be.
With Santa Blanca winning the prize of the world's most successful criminal organization, it's inevitable they have one of the most sophisticated smuggling networks we've ever tried to break. And it's not just narcotics. They smuggle cars, guns, humans, phones, even animals. Ask any hustler on the street, and he'll tell you there's one Mr. Big behind the whole network. A mastermind known affectionately as El Invisible. No one knows his name. No one knows what he looks like. No one knows where he operates from. We had nothing. Until last week, that is. When we picked up a hacker on our most wanted list, Carlos Reguillo. Of course, this black hat didn't like the idea of 30 years sewing mailbags, so started to talk. He tells us that recently, Santa Blanca brought him a PDA to enhance. And while doing this, Reguillo finds it's loaded with every detail of their entire smuggling operation. We believe that operating with just this device and working alone is how El Invisible remains invisible. So, the CIA have been presented with a MacGuffin we can't just ignore. We need that PDA found along with its owner. We've thousands of suspects, but without some kind of name, a physical description, and a recent location, it's impossible for us to focus on any one person. What I can offer is somewhere to start your hunt. 3 powerful individuals and their organizations who have had contact with this mysterious smuggling kingpin. Infiltrate the inner circle of these men and get us the information we need. We don't point fingers. We don't take sides or make excuses. What happened is not down to any individual, any team, or policy. We were victim of a clever deception, and could not have known the damage that this deception would cause. Sonrisa's, or El Zamuro's real name, is Jose Vargas. He had been planning this attack and his extraction for some time. The hacker, Reguillo, arrested by the CIA prior to these events, was the deliberate catalyst. The information Reguillo gave us about El Invisible and his PDA was false. What concerns us is that we found no evidence to suggest that Vargas was a natural enemy of the CIA. So the question remains, why us and why now? Vargas was estranged from his Chuquisaca family and friends. He made a name for himself on the streets as the cunning but affable fence, Sonrisa. Later, he was confidentially recruited by Santa Blanca to control their smuggling network. But this El Invisible, as he became known, was never personally affected by CIA operations. One source suggested that during the recent drug wars, someone close to Vargas was killed by the DEA. The name Capullo de Rosa appears on several confessions we have obtained, but we can only speculate about this person's involvement in our story. What is clear, however, is that Vargas wanted to give up his position in the Santa Blanca hierarchy and used us to help him start a new life in America. Regrettably, a man with such skills at hiding his true identity has proved impossible to trace. My advice to you would be to learn from the unfortunate affair and put it all behind you.